It was all smiles at the NDP headquarters shortly after the polls closed. Many supporters were confident their leader would win.
And I'm happy to report so far, 3 NDP MLAs have been elected, and they are Jenny Kwan, re-elected MLA for Vancouver Mount Pleasant.
The incumbent was sure the trend would continue for the NDP throughout the night.
Well, you know, you get up there and tell the truth. I am so happy to be here tonight, and I've got some good news for all of us. And so I'm still very optimistic. I know that these poll numbers coming in are still very early to really call it.
Bellwether riding.
The early results kept the spirits high for those who were watching closely. But despite the optimism from Kwan and the NDP faithful, the momentum slowly shifted in favor of the Liberals. The uncertainty fell amongst the crowd.
No matter what the turnout is or the result is, I'm always going to support the NDP.
Who else is there to vote for?
Everybody expected the NDP to win. For sure, there was almost their pocket. Nothing to worry about.
As the major news outlets started to project a Liberal victory, people couldn't believe their eyes. Like a sports fan watching their team choke after high expectations, NDP voters saw their party's lead slip through their fingers. The deflated crowd began to look on at what could have been.
Friends, let me introduce the leader of our party, the next Premier of the province of British Columbia, Adrian Dix.
Once thought of as a race he couldn't lose, NDP leader Adrian Dix took to the stage and held his head high as he gave his concession speech to the many hopefuls here at the NDP headquarters.
Never a dull moment in BC politics. A few minutes ago, I called Premier Clark and congratulated her.
For the people here at the headquarters, they were shocked, blindsided by the result. I'm sure there was an altogether different result at the Liberal Party. Maria?
Thanks, Caleb. Well, the story here at the Liberal headquarters was a little different, and the big picture here is that actually nobody was expecting this. Everybody had been expecting an NDP government for a long time, but it turns out that the Liberals will be running the province for at least the next 4 years. And as some of the Liberal supporters may describe it, it was a shocking but pleasant surprise. So let's take a look.
As the night started, supporters watched with surprise as the province turned red. Most were confident throughout the night, taking Liberal leaders Christy Clark's message about the economy and the future to heart.
She hasn't gotten off message. It's always been about the economy for her and how the economies affect the lives of people in the province and their families. I feel very confident. I think our chances are good.
Others weren't so confident.
I think it's too close to call. I'd like to feel confident, yes.
While others had no hopes for the Liberals whatsoever.
I'm here because these are the losers, and if I go to the winners, there's no space. But here, there's nobody.
As the night continued, however, reports came in that the Liberals had won the election. Excitement was building, and supporters were elated.
The only poll that matters is the one that's on election day, and the voters of this province, the people of this province, have spoken, and we're happy and humbled by the result.
The night wrapped up with Clark's victory speech, and she stuck to her usual message.
With this strong new team, with a renewed party, a renewed mandate, and the confidence of British Columbians to build this economy, to make sure we live in the province we all dreamed of for our children, and to make sure that our children inherit a future that we have always dreamed for them. Thank you so very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
This marked the Liberals' 4th win in a row. Clark, however, did not win in her own riding in Point Grey. Maria Rozo in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.